Yeah, there's my little deal all packed up. See, when you get the whole little stove, you got the stove, the fuel, a little lighter in there. Put the stove and stuff in a koozie. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Just to keep it from rattling around so much. And then it all fits in the cup. And then if you wanted to, you could put that in its own little bag. I did have a bag for it. I don't know where it went. I couldn't find it this morning, so I just kind of grabbed it. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. Sipping my coffee. Pretty good shit. Anyhow, I was wanting to rant about Facebook Marketplace. I don't know what. It irritates me so much. This is just. I got to vent about this. I got a couple of things on there. Stuff that's out in the shop that's in the way that I don't really use anymore. I bought it and I had plans for it. Like I've got a dryer that's a 110 clothes dryer that I thought, you know what, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to dry some clothes out here. And me and my kitty cats are going to stay warm while I sit out here and have a beer, in the wintertime. I'm going to run this dryer and it's going to get it nice and, it's going to get nice and warm. Well, it just kind of makes things damp. It does put out some warmth, but it's a 110 dryer. It's just not. Anyway, I give $25 for it at a garage sale, or I might have got it at Goodwill. Can't remember now. It's been a couple of years ago. I thought, well, this is a good, it's kind of bulky. It's in the way out here. It's a good thing to get out of the shop. I'll put it on Facebook Marketplace. And I've got a couple other things, a couple of bicycles and stuff. Motorized bicycle that I built. I put it on there just, I don't use it. It was fun to build it, but I don't really ride it. And I pull it out and start it every now and then and run it up and down the road just so it doesn't set and get where it doesn't want to run, but I don't really need it, I've got motorcycles and all kinds of shit. Anyway, Facebook Marketplace. Put this stuff on there. I've had other issues in the past. I got rid of some old vintage stereo speakers on there. That was one that actually worked out good. The guy actually come and got them. He was very happy with them. I mean, he was a nice guy too. He's actually bought some stuff from me on eBay, some albums and stuff. He was kind of what you would call like an audiophile guy, like the old vintage stuff, and he had a really nice turntable and everything. He showed me pictures of his cool stuff, and he wanted those speakers, the old Sansui speakers, from the 70s. Anyway, that worked out really good. I got rid of those speakers I didn't need and met a nice guy that bought some other stuff from me on eBay. That worked out really good. Now, everything else I've tried to get rid of, just like yesterday. Well, I've had multiple people contact me over this dryer. That dryer is very sought after, probably because of the fact that half the population of the fucking country lives in an RV nowadays. I don't know if people notice that so much that are in the big cities. It's people living in tents. I'm sure if you go to Google Maps and stuff and you check out Los Angeles and some other big cities, you see a lot of RVs kind of parked in alleys and stuff. That's people living in them, or tents. In California, you can live in a tent. Hell, it's 70 degrees all day, every day, just about, sunshine. But anyhow, this dryer has been a hot commodity on Facebook Marketplace. I've been contacted by multiple people. Some people saying, hey, I'm asking $75 for it. I think I give $25 for it. Some people, hey, will you take $50? I'm like, yeah, I'll take $50. Just come and get it. And then I'll get a message back, hey, can you deliver it? It's like, no, I'm not delivering it, Some of these people think I'm going to take it like to Tyler or a little town called Winsboro. These different locations that are, I would burn $35, $40 worth of fuel getting it to them and getting back home. I mean, it's silly to even think that and want to come down on the price. But anyway, I've had other people say, okay, yeah, I want it. Yeah, I want it. I'll come and get it. Whatever. They just can't wait to get it. So I'm like, okay. Come on and get it. Here's my address. It's sitting right in my shop. I'll put it in the back of your truck for you. You don't even have to lift it. And Then I'll get a message and 3 hours later, oh, sorry, man, something come up. And then be like the next day, they'll say, hey, we got some stuff to do this morning, but I still want to come get that dryer. And I'm like, yeah, fine, I'll be around. So I kind of rearranged my day. I had plans to do a few things. I could have come out here and went hiking yesterday. I changed some of my plans around. I think, okay, I'll just hang around here, clean the shop up, maybe put a couple of things on eBay and, spend some time just around the house, let Missy go grocery shopping and stuff and this and that. Well, of course, people never show up, And now I've got other people contacting me during this whole time period where this person is wanting this thing. And I'm thinking, okay, it's sold. They're just going to come and get it. And haven't seen the people. Meanwhile, other people are contacting me. Hey, is this still available? I want it. I'll come and get it right now. So it's like juggling. It's the biggest fucking fiasco I've ever seen in my life. It makes eBay look like it runs like a sewing machine. And eBay's not perfect. It's got some iffy stuff, but it's fucking amazing compared to Facebook Marketplace. eBay, there's like ramifications of you being a dumbass. Your levels kind of come down and you start looking like shit, and you can kind of avoid people. And you see somebody's got a red star and they've bought 1,000 things on Facebook, and every other thing they've bought has been a fucking mess. And you think, you know what? I'm only going to make $10 off this. Do I want to deal with this stupid, shady-looking motherfucker? So you just don't have to deal with them. It's not like that with Facebook Marketplace. I know they have a rating system and everything of some kind, but, I don't know. It just blows my mind. Just got to get that off my chest. And it's happened with other things, not just this dryer. I've got a couple other things on there. Like I say, I got that bicycle on there. I have so many people just, hey, man, I want that bike. Can I come take it for a ride or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so if you're serious about buying it, don't, just come out here and want to ride the bike around. And they say, yeah, man, I got a couple of old dirt bikes I'll bring with me. I'll trade you for it. It's like, I didn't say anything. If you're going to, it's just insanity. It just blows my mind, some of the stuff that these people have in mind. It's like, I'm not asking for dirt bikes for this thing. I'm asking for a couple $100. I don't want your dirt bike that's literally a frame. What good is a dirt bike frame? I'd rather have a little bicycle I can ride around that actually runs. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand these people. Anyway, that's my rant on Facebook Marketplace. It's just silly, man. That one guy that got the speakers, if it wasn't for that, I probably would have just wrote off Facebook Marketplace altogether. But I keep thinking, some of these people, keep an eye on, there's people out there that are looking for this shit, But no. Anyhow,